This story explores Lori Vallow's doomsday beliefs and two children's disappearance. Lori Vallow once appeared to live a seemingly ordinary family life. Friends described her as charismatic, confident, and deeply religious. Over time, her spiritual interests became increasingly extreme. She followed teachings centered on prophecies and end-times warnings. Those ideas would later become central to investigators' questions. Many followers discussed spiritual rankings and hidden missions. One influential figure in Lori's circle was Chad Daybell. Chad published books discussing visions and apocalyptic events. Their shared worldview appeared to strengthen their connection. People around them noticed increasingly unusual statements. Some relatives worried the beliefs were affecting decisions. Fictional neighbor Daniel remembered conversations becoming harder to follow. Daniel later recalled hearing repeated references to spiritual warfare. The language sounded strange, but not immediately criminal. At first, few people imagined a tragedy was approaching. Life continued, while troubling signs slowly accumulated. The situation became more alarming during 2019. Questions emerged about Lori's children, Tylee and JJ. Relatives struggled to understand conflicting explanations about their whereabouts. Authorities eventually received reports that the children were missing. That report transformed a private concern into national news. Detectives began piecing together timelines and witness accounts. Every new interview seemed to raise additional mysteries. The mystery quickly became one of America's biggest crime stories. Journalists examined family history and recent events. Attention focused on unusual statements linked to doomsday beliefs. Investigators compared those statements with known movements and teachings. Some teachings divided people into categories of light and darkness. Critics argued such thinking could dehumanize others. Supporters of mainstream faith communities rejected those interpretations. The investigation expanded across multiple states. Detectives searched records, properties, and digital communications. Each discovery increased public fascination with the case. Fictional reporter Marcus followed developments almost every day. Marcus noticed recurring themes involving prophecy and destiny. Those themes appeared repeatedly in witness descriptions. Meanwhile, the search for the children continued. Public concern intensified as weeks passed without answers. Authorities urged anyone with information to come forward. The pressure on everyone involved steadily increased. Reporters questioned why simple answers seemed unavailable. Family members publicly pleaded for the children's return. Those appeals resonated with audiences across the country. The case became a symbol of unanswered questions. Behind the headlines, detectives kept building evidence. Court filings revealed additional details over time. Observers struggled to separate rumor from verified facts. The story demonstrated how speculation can spread rapidly. Investigators emphasized evidence rather than sensational claims. That approach helped establish a clearer timeline. Investigators focused on evidence, not extraordinary spiritual claims. Attention later turned toward properties connected to Chad Daybell. Search efforts produced discoveries that shocked the public. Those findings changed the direction of the investigation. The mystery gradually shifted toward a homicide investigation. Public reaction ranged from disbelief to heartbreak. Many wondered how such events could happen. Experts examined the role of extreme ideological thinking. Most religious communities reject harmful interpretations of faith. Researchers noted that extremism can emerge in many settings. The concern centers on actions, not ordinary beliefs. Witness testimony continued adding context to the timeline. Legal proceedings revealed further details about relationships involved. The story involved family conflict and secrecy. It also highlighted the danger of unquestioned certainty. Fictional teacher Zara followed the case with concern. Zara wondered how communities identify warning signs earlier. That question became part of a larger conversation. Experts stressed the importance of healthy accountability. Isolation can allow dangerous ideas to go unchallenged. Open dialogue often helps expose troubling patterns. Friends and relatives sometimes notice changes first. Recognizing those changes can be difficult. Many warning signs appear ordinary in isolation. Patterns often become clearer only afterward. That reality frustrates both families and investigators. Court proceedings continued, attracting significant public attention. Observers followed developments through hearings and filings. Each stage brought new evidence into public view. The case remained emotionally difficult for many people. Families affected by crime often face lasting consequences. Behind every headline are real people facing unimaginable loss. The investigation eventually reached major legal milestones. Jurors reviewed extensive testimony and evidence. Prosecutors presented a detailed account of events. Defense attorneys challenged portions of that account. The courtroom became the center of public attention. Witnesses described relationships and communications central to the case. Digital records played an important investigative role. Modern investigations often rely heavily on technology. Evidence helped establish movements and timelines. Jurors weighed competing interpretations of events. The legal process moved carefully through complex facts. Many observers followed every development closely. The story continued, generating national discussion. Some discussions focused on religious extremism. Others focused on investigative techniques and evidence. Many focused on the children at the center. Their story remained the emotional core throughout. The case demonstrated how beliefs can influence decisions. It also showed the limits of unchecked certainty. Experts encourage critical thinking and accountability. Healthy communities welcome questions and scrutiny. Transparency can help prevent harmful secrecy. Support networks can identify concerns earlier. Families often benefit from open communication. Trust and accountability frequently work together. The broader lessons extend beyond a single case. People continue studying how warning signs emerge. Researchers seek better ways to understand radicalization. Communities benefit when concerns are addressed early. The story remains a cautionary example. Its details continue to be examined today. Public interest persists because the questions were profound. Many people still seek to understand the motivations. The tragedy left lasting marks on many lives. Remembering the victims remains essential. Their lives matter beyond any headline. The case ultimately became about accountability and justice. Its lessons continue influencing public conversations. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dive crime stories. Thank you for watching this examination of a haunting modern case.